This is to be remarked, folks. The new Doctor Who, the first female Doctor Who in history. Doctor Who goes all the way back to 1963. And you might say, why is it important to have a female Doctor Who? And my answer is quite simply this. As all the barriers have come down and they continue to come down, it is very important for someone to see themselves in something that's popular in some way. I mean, when I was coming up, my greatest economic hero was John Kenneth Galbraith, who was white. No one ever told me that I couldn't aspire to be like him. That was never in my head. But I'm different. For a lot of people, I'll be blunt. For a lot of black kids coming up in the late 60s, the message that they could be a John Kenneth Galbraith was never delivered to them. And it's because, among other reasons, you didn't see a lot of us in popular culture and media who were depicted as being smart. And today that's different. That's also true for women. It's also true for a number of people who are not the classic white male, as they say, right? But if we are to continue to advance as a civilization, we have to be cognizant of the fact that you cannot advance without bringing everyone along with you. We all have to have, or feel like we have a stake in this thing called life. And if you deny people that, at some way, in some point in time, they will figure out a way to stop the advancement. That's one way of looking at it. The other way is just damn right to do. And it's cool. And it's fun. For some girl out there, not woman, girl, who watches this and who perceives life in the way that this character does or tries to, that girl will unlock her imagination and just very well may create something that advances life and our existence and makes the world better for us. The point that I'm making is that if you see yourself in science fiction, if you're a woman, if you're black, if you're Asian, if you are anything other than what's classically been presented, then what comes along with that is the license to be creative, the license to be, the license to have fun without reservation. I know for some it doesn't make any sense, but it's very much been the case of my existence. And that goes back to being a fan of Star Trek in the 70s, being one of three who started the first Star Trek club at Bret Harte Junior High School. But I think of the people who I grew up with then, and the fact that they're still my friends now, and the fact that they're creative and have raised kids that are creative and fun and smart and have been positive contributors to our society. And that brought us all together. So that one girl that watches Doctor Who, there's a really good chance that girl is going to come out the same way. Congratulations.